What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and learn about Canadian Tire. Now, maybe there's something I don't understand. Maybe I'm a little out of the loop here, but what is with all the hype over a tire store? Canadian Tire? I mean, we don't have Canadian Tire here in the United States. I don't know what's going on at Canadian Tire, and believe me, I can appreciate a good tire as much as the next guy, I guess, but it's a tire store, right? Like, it's called Canadian Tire. I assume it's a tire store. What people are like, oh, Canadian Tire this, Canadian Tire that, you gotta learn about Canadian Tire. And I'm just sitting here thinking, tires? Why do Canadians love tires so much? What kind of tires are we talking about here? How great are these? So here we are. Here we are. I'm ready to learn about Canadian Tire. I have a video I found here of actually an American exploring Canadian Tire for the first time, which I will get to share in that experience of seeing Canadian Tire for the first time. Before that, I found this little Google search where there were some questions and answers about Canadian Tire that I feel like might help prepare me for what this is all about, I guess. What stores are like Canadian Tire, like in America? Canadian Tire. Competitors include Home Depot, Walmart. Does Home Depot sell tires? Probably. Walmart. Walmart has a lot. I mean, I wouldn't call Walmart a tire store. Rona, I'm not sure what that is. Canadian Tire Corp, okay. Does Canadian Tire have a good reputation? I think so. Canadian Tire is the most reputable company in Canadian commerce? Wait, why does it have such a good reputation? Like, really great customer service and an experience? And according to a report released that offers a snapshot and how Canadians' perceptions of companies. So they have a really good perception by the Canadian public. Very cool. Who makes Canadian Tire? Probably just some company. Canadian Tire Corp. Yep. What's Canadian Tire's nickname? Crappy Tire? Crappy Tire? I'm so confused, man. Crappy Tire? Why would you want to go somewhere where the nickname is Crappy Tire? Why do you want crappy tires? I figured they had the best tires in all of Canada, right? It is colloquially known by Canadians as Crappy Tire. Is that like a term of endearment or something? I don't get it. Although this is an affectionate nickname, not a disparaging remark, okay? Gonna head down to the Crappy Tire. Canadian Tire failed in the US. Why is that? Because of competition from Walmart and Home Depot. I mean, Walmart and Home Depot aren't really even tire stores. What else do we have here? What makes Canadian Tire different? Has a sustainable competitive advantage that stems from its trusted brand. Modern store network. I don't get it. Like, is this an automotive store? Like, do you bring your car there? Do they do tire changes? Like, I feel like I'm missing something here. Okay, let's head to the video. Let's cut to the chase. American explores Canadian Tire, and I am ready to explore Canadian Tire.
What do you hope to see here today? What's your expectation?
That's the front of the store, by the way. I like the font. Canadian Tire. It's like, it looks kind of like a normal store though, not really like a auto body shop like I would expect from the name.
Whole stack of tires that goes up to the ceiling.
He just asked, what do you expect to see there? And the American's like, whole stack of tires as far as the eye can see. Exactly. That is literally what I think too. Like every tire imaginable. It's Canadian Tire.
Like racks and racks, rows of tire.
It's not going to be what you think, sir.
We lure them in with the tire. And boom, we sell them a blender.
It's very true, unfortunately.
What? So, I'm guessing this is his Canadian friend. He's saying, it's not what you think? What does that mean? It's not what you think. And what is this blender? Is there like a Canadian Tire blender? It's kind of random.
So so some tires.
There's some tires.
So why call?
There's some tires. What do you mean there's some tires? It's called Canadian Tire. What do you mean there's some tires? Isn't it all tires? Is this not a tire store?
Call it the Canadian
I
Tire.
don't know. It must have. I'm sure it started out as like just auto shop. Comment down below. Where did Canadian Tire start? How did it start out? And now it's much, much more.
So I have zero expectation of what to expect.
It's much more than a tire store? This is going in a direction I didn't know it was going to go in. We're really pivoting here. This is kind of throwing me off. Is there a lot more to the Canadian Tire than I understand? Like, hold up. I can pull up their website, actually. Canadian Tire. Okay. There's a tire. What is this? What is all this? There's like a mattress? Pots and pans? Top sellers. Vacuum cleaner? Storage boxes? A cutting board? What is going on? Some brakes. That has to do with cars. Some wheels. Good, good. Batteries. But patio seating? Then there's tents. Lighters. Toilet paper? I am so confused. Canadian Tire is not what I thought it was, is it? Why is it... Shouldn't they have, like, adjusted the name? Like, Canadian Tires and stuff. Or something, like, I don't... It's not as catchy, but little Americans like me might actually know what the heck is being sold there.
Find something interesting. Maybe we'll grab it out here and test it out. I just wanted, see what you...
All right.
I want to see how you feel about it. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
So right off the bat, it's like a Target.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, like.
Whoa, look at this. This is just like a store. The Americans saying it's like a Target. It's like Target? Just like general, like, I don't know, not necessarily a department store. Is there clothing? But it's just a bunch of stuff.
Like a mix of a wall.
And don't get me wrong, I like places where they sell stuff. I just didn't know that's what Canadian Tire was about.
Walmart and the Target. That's what I'm getting. It's different. Feels way more open.
Yeah, they got grills. There's like grills back there. So it's like Walmart and Target. This is not at all what I was expecting.
It's a good location. There's another one down the street, Canadian Tire, that's not as good as this one,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
this is a good one.
Yeah.
They got grill.
They got like kayaks and pool floaties hanging up.
Grills.
So
They
that's
got
what a Target is?
sheep.
Like I know they had Target here as well, but like I don't remember ever thinking it was close to what this is.
Yeah, I would.
Target just has like a kitchen area. There's like a kitchen department and there's like clothing department. There's some food. There's a little grocery store. Like it has a little bit of everything. Is that a good way to describe Canadian Tire?
But Target has clothes
Clothes.
and stuff, right?
Is there no clothes here?
No, not
Okay,
really. Not
no
for
clothes.
like just normal clothes wear.
Yeah.
You want a giant match?
A giant match?
So you have to
Nice.
leave.
It smells clean,
Nice.
Yeah. Oh.
new. Look at the film.
Oh, a little Canadian
So where are the
pillow.
tires?
Oh, but okay, if I just pause it here and look behind him, they're selling kitchen equipment back there. There's cleaning stuff. I see tools. It's just a store with everything. It might as well be a Walmart. It's like a better it's probably not as bad as a Walmart, especially an American Walmart. But you just come here and you can find a lot of the stuff you might need around the house. Basically, that's kind of cool.
I see everything but tires right now.
Exactly. That is my thoughts exactly. I'm seeing everything except tires. Where are the tires?
It's the Great Quest. Oh my God, there's a whole bucket of those.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
ready to find some tires. How about you?
Me too. Yeah, sure. Just to appease you.
These are
Oh, he's on a quest to find the tires.
cool.
What is it?
This is a flow mat thing. You
Oh,
can
that's
walk
cool.
on the water.
Oh yeah. Oh look.
Made in Canada.
Nice.
Cool. If I had room in my car, I'd take it.
I feel like that's all I would be doing, walking around a Canadian Tire. Once I got over the fact that it's not just tires, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. Oh, look at that. Hey, look at that. blender. Like, just walking around it like, hey, that's nice. That looks nice.
Get home. I just want one of those. I suppose if you know where you're going, this place is fine.
You feel a little.
You ever been to like a Lowe's or a Home Depot? And you walk in and you're like, I have no idea where I'm going or
Yeah.
what I'm supposed to be getting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even though you knew before you went in there.
Right.
And then you're like wandering like,
Yeah, contrary to what I thought, that there was only tires. There's actually so much stuff. Like, so much different stuff here. It's a little overwhelming.
no, I don't know where I'm going. Like every aisle seems like a very unique thing. Like this is like lawn care, so I get that. Like patio, lawn care,
Okay.
leading into the garden centre.
Yeah.
All right.
Centre. No, it's not Centre. It's.
Oh, they spelled it wrong. Spelling error. They gotta get people to check that. Spelled center wrong. Man. Oh well.
Centre. It's how you spell it.
Right. Spiteful. Do you have Can Jam? Do you guys sell Can Jam?
Can
I don't
jam.
know. What's a can jam?
Made in U.S. and it's a lawn game.
Oh, it's like.
Oh, that's not very popular. Like, can jam, you throw a frisbee into a can. That's not very popular, but I've seen something about that before.
The
yeah,
cans you throw
put
the
it
frisbee in.
Yeah, I remember that from my.
They have like a game section? Like, holy. Oh, here, hockey section?
They got a whole sporting section. Huh.
Oh yeah.
Ice skates. This is
Ice
Canada.
skates. They have a sports
This is
section.
not something you would see in the States.
Really? Like.
I've never seen a ice skating section in my life. Even in sporting goods stores.
You don't sell hockey skates?
Oh, they do, but look at this presentation.
Wow.
And the selection is way higher.
Hockey bags, everything you ever need.
Hockey.
here.
I'll take those, please.
Sticks?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wow.
There's like aisles of hockey stuff.
This is like nice. Like these different sections, like they've been through the lawn and gardening and the cooking and this sporting section. These sections are big. Like they have a lot of stuff. It's nice. You basically can go to Canadian Tire and it's a bunch of stores in one with really, really large selections. It's actually nice. Huh. I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to understand why Canadians are a little obsessed with the Canadian Tire. Are there tires?
Tires aren't the same.
Oh my, these are bicycles.
No.
Like car tires.
It's not meant to be a tire shop anymore, if it ever was.
Okay, but at least put a.
Was Canadian Tire? I mean, it must have been a tire store at some point. Or I don't even know what to believe anymore if Canadian Tire wasn't a tire shop at one point. Okay, what else do we have?
Oh, that's a souvenir. That's what you need.
Canadian Tire bucket.
buying it for-
The Canadian Tire bucket. Perfect. Perfect for me. Especially perfect for me to have a bucket.
For you.
No.
How much is it? So you'll have to leave again.
$4.
It's
Wow.
worth it.
What am I gonna do with
Nice.
the bucket?
Don't you ever need a
Nice,
bucket?
I
nice.
guess so. Well, now we're in the tools section.
Oh, he's actually buying it. He actually took it. What do we have? We have knickknacks as well.
Knickknacks they got.
Yeah.
Chargers. They become a store of knickknacks that are kind of
It's
fun.
like almost like that as seen on TV knick-knack
yeah,
show.
that's kind of
Huh.
they kind of did
I
something.
do need some W40.
I don't know if it's how they're shooting this, but the jumping from section to section, it makes it seem like almost Canadian Tire is endless. Like they've entered some kind of alternate dimension where I haven't seen a wall yet. Like Canadian Tire just goes forever. Just has everything you need.
But I can't, I'll do that at home.
Yeah, that might be contraband.
Look at all these flashlights, batteries.
It's so great.
They got belts.
You need some
Belts?
this is a throw off here. Don't let this represent what it's very confusing now.
So they have no clothes.
No,
They have no clothing, just belts next to the batteries.
but they got the belt.
They got the belt. Maybe
I
it's,
feel like this does represent Canadian Tire, though. Like, in the sense that there's everything and anything, and sometimes you don't even know what to expect at Canadian Tire.
to hold the tires together.
I do need batteries. Oh, here, seriously. Is that a good deal?
I don't know.
Here. Put them in your bucket, will
It's
you?
some batteries. All right.
Maybe some high-speed cable. Look how long these are. What is this for?
We're going high speed. Sunglasses.
Could you?
Sunglasses. This does remind me, like now it's kind of reminding me of Walmart with the random batteries and sunglasses and kind of cheap knickknacks, but there's also like nicer higher end stuff like that air conditioner or air filter I'm seeing in the background, microwaves, like everything. Oh, here's the blenders.
Lysol wipes.
Everything kitchen.
Oh yeah, this is the kitchen section.
Yeah,
Nice.
let's find.
Again, like there's multiple aisles of kitchen equipment, everything you could need. It's got a really nice selection of stuff. I just thought that it was going to be tires.
The blenders, and boom, you get them with the blender.
Blenders. Nice.
There it is.
Not just a blender. Look
Yeah.
at this. You got blenders on both
Blender.
sides.
I'll say it again. It's like a much more pleasant Walmart, where it's got a bit of everything. It just seems a little more nice to be in. Although it is kind of similar, where it's all in a warehouse. It's just everything is presented a bit nicer.
The land of blenders.
Nice little popcorn maker.
Get a blender.
It's pretty affordable. Oh, that.
If I knew today, I'd be learning that you can buy a popcorn maker at Canadian Tire. I would have told you. I would have said, well, then I don't know what's real anymore.
$90.
You gonna get it?
No. We got kayaks. So it's like this weird mix of sporting, hardware store, and home goods store.
I don't.
Sporting, kitchen equipment, hardware, home goods, little bit of everything. It is like a Walmart or Target.
I don't know what to tell you. it's its own thing. It's Canadian. It
Oh my
feels good
gosh.
to be here.
It goes forever.
Tell you. it's its own thing.
Look at this shot. This says it right here. You can't even see the other side of the building.
It's Canadian. It feels good to be here. It's fresh, something
Safe.
nice in the air. It's a good smell,
It is fresh.
right? There's a fresh tune.
Fresh. It's
Seems kind of fun though. Like you could go into a Canadian Tire and spend like hours. You'd get lost. Time does not exist in Canadian Tire, from what I can tell.
It's like it feels new. I hate the lights, but I always hated lights like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
This is after a while. I'm just like
Fluorescent lights.
no food.
They have some snacky things like once in a while.
Yeah, like knick-knack, snack.
Yeah, that's the biggest difference from stores like this in America. Usually, in classic American fashion, there's lots of food to buy. Americans are very much willing to buy the food in the same place we buy the lawn equipment.
Yeah, knick-knack snack. And they sell things to make food in.
Yeah.
And blankets, lights, fixtures, everything you need.
So if you just need
Wow.
a quick purchase and not go on Amazon,
Yeah, this is your place.
this is your place.
This is the Amazon.
It's like Amazon in real life. Like everything you can imagine, except you can go and actually see it for yourself.
Strange.
For your car.
Oh,
Giant flags. Oh.
Hey.
Oh, here you go.
It's like a Canada section in the Canadian Tire. You can't get much more Canadian than that. Being in the Canadian section in the Canadian Tire.
So look at this. This. You can have one in your own house, coming out of your house. This is where you would get it, right? But most people don't have this. Maybe we gotta change that. We gotta become more patriotic.
Yeah, add these, buy these.
There you go. I
Put
will
it on
not.
your
I will
porch.
not. No.
No?
Yeah, you find that like fairly often driving around American towns, like people who have purchased the flagpoles that attach to the side of their house so they can display the American flag. What else do we have here? Oh, candy. There is some candy at Canadian Tire.
Clearance candy. It's clearance candy.
Clearance candy. Perfect. Some nuts.
Your Junior Mints packages are different. Excel?
You don't have Excel?
I don't think so.
Really?
You have extra. What's this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
true.
that's-
Coconut.
Yeah, the bounty.
It's probably the same exact as like an Almond Joy or.
You're right.
Yeah, just the
Huh.
Canadian version. Because
Wow. I've never heard of Bounty either.
I've never seen that.
You're
before.
absolutely right. It probably is.
Now we're getting
Oh.
somewhere. Not tires. but
Tires.
Tire racks.
Tire rack. Tire racks. Are we gonna find like somewhere in this store? Do they sell tires? Like at least like as a like in a funny way. They gotta sell tires. Or would it be more ironic to just have no tires in Canadian Tire? I don't know.
We're close.
We must be
close.
getting close.
I can smell it.
Smell that rubber? I imagine it's closer to the shop, the auto shop.
Right next to Party City.
Oh!
You found it.
Ah! Oh, it's very underwhelming. I think he's upset as well. This is nothing. This is the tiniest tire selection I've ever seen. It is, but they do have an auto center. Like, funny enough, there is some aspect to Canadian Tire where you can get your tires changed, so not everything is a lie in life.
Is this what you imagined?
I guess it's some tires.
It's not as spectacular.
Definitely not as spectacular as you would hope.
No, it's not.
I wanted stacks to the ceiling. They only have one of each.
There's a pile here, no?
Yeah, there's a pile. I
Okay.
suppose we could stack it up.
Yeah, it's like clearly not meant to showcase tires very much in Canadian Tire. It's kind of an afterthought.
Now you're a little disappointed.
Well, you name your entire store after a tire.
All right, I think that's the thing. The store is called Canadian Tire. I guess it doesn't matter because Canadians who live in Canada, grow up in Canada, all know like what's at Canadian Tire, and it's not a tire store. But for anyone else from the outside coming in to the Canadian culture sphere, it's a bit deceiving. It's a bit like I would never have gone into a Canadian Tire ever, if not for knowing this now.
Not just any tire, a Canadian tire.
Well, here's some Canadian tires for you.
Isn't Goodyear manufactured in the United States? They're not even Canadian tires. They're just tires.
The whole thing is a sham.
I like the back. It has a sign that says Canada's Garage. Is it though? Like, it's probably a pretty good auto center, even though that's not the main focus of it.
Sham.
Disappointed Canadian Tire.
But it's so much more than the tire.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what they should do? You see all these pillars in this? Just use them in the tires to wrap around them.
Oh,
All the pillars should be tires. That is genius. Okay. Checking out, you got the self-service.
Thank you for shopping at Canadian Tire.
He actually bought the bucket. Nice.
Thank you, sir.
thank you.
Oh, they spray you with a hose on the way out.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
we did it. Success. Yes. Oh, God, it's so bright.
Wow. Okay.
You came with us on this tour, Jason. Thank you for being here in Canada.
Oh, he got some flip-flops and sunglasses. What a haul. What a Canadian Tire haul.
Canada for the first time in a while.
Hey,
Coming to
glad
Canadian.
to be here.
I hope you enjoyed your first time inside a Canadian Tire.
Wow. I enjoyed it. I really did. What a shocking but pleasant surprise, Canadian Tire. This video's by Joseph de Benedictis, and I am going to give that a like. I enjoyed that immensely. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Canadian Tire. I feel like had it been a tire store, it would have been a bit more dull. I don't know if I could ever be a huge fan of just a straight up tire store, but Canadian Tire is so much more than that. And that was just a delightful, shocking, I'm still a little in shock, surprise. Because I heard about this name, Canadian Tire, and I wanted to check it out. And I was like, oh man, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. I don't even know what could possibly happen at the Canadian Tire. Okay, let's take a look. And I'm so glad I did, because there's so much more to it. It is really fun to learn about. So anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and Canadian culture and stuff about Canada I've never learned before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.